Hey everybody, happy Friday. It's Queen of Light 1111 here with your Friday Twin Flame Energy Check-in. Oh my gosh, I have used 21 decks today. 21. This is going to be a long reading, so get your popcorn, get whatever you want, your chocolate, whatever it is that you are going to need to sustain yourself for the next, I don't know, hour or so for this reading. I have not only just looked at the overall energy for the masculine and the feminine, and then drilled down energy for their overall energy. I've looked at their head, heart, and environment. I've also looked at what is challenging the masculine and feminine about each other. I've also looked at what is supporting them about each other. And then I've also taken a look at their connective energy. I've used a bunch of different decks here, and all of them can be found on my Amazon storefront, which is in the description box. I've also used my Oracle deck, the Divine Connections Oracle deck, and that is available for sale, but you'd have to email me, the Divine Connections Oracle deck. You'd have to email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link for purchase. I've also used Mystic Moon's deck. I've used her Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. I've used her Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and I've also used her one other deck. Gosh, I can't remember. Oh, which deck was it? Let's see. Oh, Twin Flame Journey Shadows. That was for the challenges, okay? So we've got a lot of information here. So get comfortable. And if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the overall energies, okay? Bottom of the deck for the tarot that clarifies the overall energy for masculine, feminine. It's the Wheel of Fortune. And oh my gosh, right underneath that. Thank you, Spirit. I love Spirit, how Spirit does this. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Cups then again at the bottom. I'm not going to go further, but this is just a sign because I did get another Queen. You know how that happens. And then I was like, I'm not going to push it. And every time I don't push it, then Spirit gives me the sign when I start going through the bottom of the deck live on camera. So thank you, thank you, thank you to my spirit guides and to my angels. So bottom of the deck for the overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a new cycle. There is a new opportunity. There's destiny is really what is at play here in their overall energy. They're thinking about their destiny. They're thinking about the next step. They're thinking about the next phase of their own specific journey, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine got the card of commitment. You guys can see that, the commitment card. So this is all about not just only commitment to a connection, but commitment to oneself, okay? So I will tell you, if you're watching, there is no third party in this connection, because you know damn well that I go in and I drill down on that energy if I sniff something, because for me it is very important to know. So for those of you who have third party energies in your connection, I'm not saying that this is not your collective or whatever. I'm just telling you that this stage of this collective does not have a third party situation. It has the energy of the past of third parties, right, that have affected this connection because of deceit, because of betrayal. And so there is a lot of energy there that is still being healed, but there is no active third party male or female in this connection at this time. So this commitment has to do with the commitment with his divine feminine, but also more importantly, because this is in his overall energy, has to do with his commitment to himself. So when this comes out, when this card comes out for someone in an overall energy part of the reading, this is really about truly committing to being in a loving relationship, to create with another living person, whether it's a partner or whatever, right? It's a relationship. So this is definitely about creating a commitment to your partner, a commitment to the relationship. But all of that, so commitment to your partner, commitment to the relationship, 2, but you need commitment to yourself, 3. That is most important, okay? You cannot find your happiness in another party. They are supposed to add to your happiness, not be the sole reason for being happy. So this energy coming out for the Divine Masculine is telling me that he is committed to himself. He's committed to his happiness. He's committed to making good choices for himself on partnerships that he allows in his life. He's also in an energy of wanting to make a good, healthy commitment to another partner, okay, to a person. So I clarified that and I said, what does this have to do with? What is this commitment about? And I got the Sun card. This is the Divine Masculine's energy. By the way, this is the elemental energy of Divine Masculine, because remember, the Divine Masculine is that active energy, that yang energy, while the Divine Feminine is the moon energy, that yin energy, that receptive energy, that intuitive energy. So here he's making a commitment to rebirth himself. He's making a commitment that he wants success and positivity in any commitment that he makes. So I said, all right, what does he want success in? He wants success on his journey, on his decisions, on the road that he takes, on the paths that he chooses. And it's going to make a whole lot of sense when I go into the next card. This is exactly why I like to use 2 different types of oracle decks for the overall energy. And look at what we have here. We have the card of goals, decisions, and process. Look at this man. Look at the lines over his eye. Does that not look like the 2 of Wands? I gotta show you. Look, does that not look like the 2 of Wands? Look at that. Look at that squiggly wand energy. And then look at his eyes. But when you look at this path in his eyes, it goes to one destination. So there's many different roads on this journey, different paths, but it goes to one destination. It goes to one destination. Okay, so here in this energy of goals and decisions and process has everything to do with his 9 of Cups, what his personal wishes are. Okay, so what is this energy about in his overall energy? This is all about his journey through life. Okay, because he's rebirthing himself. He's making a commitment to himself. This is no unawake masculine. This is an awakened masculine. This is a masculine that has been doing his work, who's still on the road to being this emperor. He's in this energy of transformation. So when this card comes out, this goals and dedication energy, when it comes out, this is about our journey through life. The journey of full transformation from an imperfect, corruptible state, right? An imperfect, unawakened, distorted state to a perfect, healthy, everlasting state. Because what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? So this pain, these difficult changes, all of these things that we've endured have really helped us in this spiritual sense to a really high ascension and enlightenment. And this knowledge and opportunity have all come through these challenges because someone has allowed life to happen. Someone has allowed life to happen. So this energy here is of him committing himself to being the best version of himself, the most successful version of himself through this journey, making the right decisions of his path for success. And with this goals card here, this goals and decisions and process, this is like, yeah, I took different paths. I may have chosen a karmic. I've chosen third parties, choosing my feminine, but it's all leading me to my highest enlightenment, to the best version of myself, which helps me manifest every wish that I ever dreamed of. I think that's beautiful for Divine Masculine. So Divine Feminines, what is the Divine Feminine up to? Well, her overall energy, manifestation. So do you see here for her card, she is balancing her chakras right now. Heart, solar, root. These are major, major energies. Solar plexus is a huge energy. That's your life force. Heart, the heart energy, that's a huge energy in your chest. And the root is what feeds all of it to go into survival, right? So she is manifesting her balance, her alignment, her heart, her solar plexus, okay? She is coming into alignment with herself. What is her heart desiring? What is her intuition desiring? Her solar plexus, which is her sense of self-worth and her sense of self and her self-esteem, right? This is all coming into alignment with her instincts, with her root chakra, which is all about, her energy of survival and manifestation. So when she is in alignment with herself, she's able to manifest anything. It's clarified by the Page of Swords. So what this tells me is through this non-communication, through this observation, through this energy of pause, there is an energy of manifestation happening within her, balance happening within her, okay? So then the next energy for her has to do with balance, okay? And I also want to point out a couple of things to you. The first card for him, it's a number 8. Which is about cycles. It's about infinity. It's about infinite, divine, infinite love, right? That's a number 8. She has a number 17, which reduces to a number 8. So there's a major cycle happening here. So with this energy, this is about balance and equality, okay? Balance and equality. What is she trying to balance and equalize? This 10 of Wands. This divine feminine, throughout her journey, has been carrying the burden of this connection, has been carrying her own burdens, maybe her tribe's burdens, maybe her masculine's burdens. She's been trying to carry every burden, okay, and maybe handling it like a champ. But it's time to release. It's time to sit in this pause, in this peace, in this surrender, and manifest in silence, okay, because balance and equality in the connection is necessary. She cannot hold all the burdens for the connection, for him, for herself. It's time to release. It's time to surrender. So when this balance card comes out, she's trying to balance her burdens. Okay, this is really about, changing positions, changing your stance to be able to balance these wands. It's about, knowing when to, move to the left, move to the right, when to pause, when to not say something, okay? Understanding that, balance by default requires equality. She doesn't have to carry all of this on her back. She can split one on one hand, one on the other. She can give some to her masculine to hand, or she can, surrender some to the divine. So this is a pivotal point in her journey where she is either surrendering, laying down her burdens, or balancing them where it's not a burden to her completely, okay? So this is a really good time. I love the energy of the masculine and the feminine. It's beautiful. So let's go into the energy of divine masculine. What is his overall energy as we drill down deeper? What is it, okay? So I got to tell you, bottom of the deck first for divine masculine. It is the 9 of Swords with the King of Wands. So he's standing strong in his power, in his leadership, in his authority, in his inspiration. But he has stress. He has stress about what action to take in his life. He has stress over this path. Which path do I choose? But all paths lead to his enlightenment, as we saw here in his overall energy. All paths lead to his wishes. So right now in the 3D energy, and this is 3D, it's all 3D, guys, because I'm not a 5D reader. He's starting to stress out like a little bit in his head, not a little bit, a lot in his head about, gosh, I don't want to choose the wrong path when I'm making decisions about my life. So, and it's so funny. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles is here underneath his main energy, which is our divine feminine. So, and the strength card is right underneath that. So he's trying to gain the strength here. He's really trying to gain the strength to make the right decision, right? Is the feminine the right decision right now? Should I continue to work on myself right now, right? Should I continue this pause in the connection right now? So, first card out for his overall energy, 7 of Pentacles. This is a card of pause. This is a card of waiting and seeing. This is a card of like, okay, let's see the seeds that I've already planted. How are they going to come up? It's clarified by the 7 of Pentacles again. So in his overall energy, I just kind of feel like he's scared to make a mistake. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He wants success. He wants his wishes fulfilled. He wants positivity. He wants to choose a path. He wants commitment. He wants to reach his goal. But he's just not sure where to invest. So I said, give me another card. Ace of Pentacles. Here's the investment card. Ace of Pentacles. He doesn't know where to put his pentacle. Remember, for divine masculine energy, the Ace of Pentacles is for him to give to the 9 of Pentacles feminine. Just like the Ace of Cups is for her to give for the 9 of Cups here for the masculine. Okay? Next card for him is the Nine of Wands. He hasn't given up. It's been a long-ass journey. This journey of his has been long, not just with his feminine. Life in general is feeling long, and he's ready to complete. He's ready to complete this journey, but he's feeling guarded. He's feeling defensive, okay? And so he goes into wait, Three of Wands. He goes into this energy of wait. Wait and see. Because Seven of Swords, there's been deception in the past. He's also deceived in the past. There's been heartbreak in the past. Three of Swords, there's also been third parties in the past. But now he's balanced things out and he's ready to move forward in a big way. But he's pausing, right? Like just like we got Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So now this juggling, this imbalance has come to an end. He's done with the imbalance. He's done with the juggle. He's done with the juggle. Okay, you know that's why I clarified that Seven of Swords 2 times with the three. I got this Three of Swords and then the Chariot. So he's moving away from those energies of deception, those energies of sabotaging his life, those energies of juggling. And so that's why he's just kind of on the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is like, I don't want to invest in the wrong thing. I don't want to choose the wrong path because I've been in pain before. I'm done being defensive. I'm done with this pain. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see what comes through because I've been hurt. I've sabotaged. I'm balancing myself to move forward because this juggle doesn't serve me. I've changed. I've transformed. Okay? Dude, that's just the overall energy. Now we're getting into the feminine's energy. Okay? Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine. Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. I'm going to do the 2 cards just because I'm inclined to. Page of Cups, King of Wands. Okay? With the Sun and Justice. Here's what I'm getting, guys. Listen, this might be very specific, but I don't know if the feminine offered a gesture. I don't know. Maybe the feminine offered some sort of gesture to the masculine to share this burden. That's what I'm getting. Page of Cups is that apology. It also could be her, but I feel like Page of Cups, King of Wands with the Sun and Justice, that there was some sort of release of this pain, balancing out of this burden, balancing out of this pain. So maybe there's been an energy where she's energetically shifted some of this onto him or has communicated with him. Okay, so there's definitely an energy there of sharing responsibility, some sort of communication. But I also feel like with this manifestation, she's manifesting in silence, so it could be an energetic release. Okay, so now first card out, Death. End of something. He got Death card here in his overall energy. There's an end. There's a transformation of the Six of Cups. So I feel like there's an end to the past. There's an end to the nostalgia. There could be an end, maybe thinking she's thinking, I'm going to release this and I'm done. I'm done with this connection for now. Okay? Because why? It's been a burden. 10 of Wands. It's been a huge burden. It's a dupe here. It's been a dupe. Also, I want to point out to you guys that he has the 9 of Wands. So I really feel like he is just like one step behind her. One step behind her in making the move. Because she's like, I'm releasing this. I want to move forward. I just can't deal with this shit anymore. Okay? So it just kind of feels like, you know, she's like, I'm done. I want to transform this connection. I want to end the past. I want to end the pain. I want to end my memories because this has been too much of a burden for the Queen of Pentacles, Divine Feminine. This is who she is today. She's showing up a lot as Queen of Pentacles. She already has shown up as Queen of Pentacles as the second card under the overall energy behind the Wheel of Fortune, and then under the masculine's stress as the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like she has maybe shared this burden and now he's carrying some of the stress. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's going to help someone. But here's an energy now that she's shared it. She's like, I don't know. Maybe this sharing has ended the connection, but this burden was too much for the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so now we have Hanged Man. So things are at a standstill. Remember, he got 7 of Pentacles on 7 of Pentacles. Spirit might as well have just given me the Hanged Man. Because to me, 7 of Pentacles on 7 of Pentacles is pause on pause on pause. Right? So here, Hanged Man's energy clarified by Judgment. So this is very much an energy is like, she's like, I got to stop. I got to pause. And I got to go into myself and enlighten myself and evaluate what I'm doing, evaluate my decisions. This is that manifestation in silence energy. Okay? So she's very smart, Divine Feminine. Both of them are very, very smart, very, very wise to pause and just make sure that what they are doing and steps that they are taking are going to lead to success. Okay, the next card here we have the Success, 6 of Wands, and it's clarified by the Lovers, which is this divine connection. So there's going to be victory in partnerships, victory in connections, okay? He's got the Commitment card. She's got the Lovers card. He's got commitment with Sun, which is about success in the commitment. She has 6 of Wands in the Lovers, success in the commitment, success in the connection. So there is a lot of energy here of they know that this is love, this is what they want, but it's just like they don't want to make the same mistake over and over again. They just don't want to. So there is a lot of pause in this connection at this time. But it's good for them, okay? I gotta say, good for them, because this connection is in the 3D. This connection is not in the 5D so much. Spirit is bringing it down to the 3D, and I'll tell you why when I get to the next parts of this reading. But it's just very much anchoring into the 3D, and they really want success this time. And so that is why this connection is not being rushed. It's not being rushed. All right, let's go with head, heart, and environment. What is the theme for divine masculine and divine feminine? Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. We have the Empress card underneath the bottom of the deck. And then we have walking away underneath the bottom of the deck, which tells me that the Empress has walked away, okay? But the real bottom of the deck that I'm going to go off of is spiritual union. It's like the Two of Cups with rest and rejuvenation. They're resting from this connection right now because this card is like truly the Four of Swords, which is like the Three of Swords is right before it. So this is really like, boy, this union has been painful. This union has been wonderful and loving, and we are mirrors to each other, but it's time to take a little bit of a break. It's time to take a little bit of a break and heal that Three of Swords energy, because I'm telling you, he's got it here a lot. He's got it here. He has it in his environment. She has it in her heart. They're still reeling from the pain that they've put each other through, but this is all part of the lessons, okay? All part of the lessons. Head, heart, environment specifically for divine masculine. Oh my God, you're not going to believe it. And again, the second bottom of the deck is Queen of Swords, which is our divine feminine, and the Ace of Cups. So remember I said aces for her to give. I feel like the Queen of Swords gave something. But the real bottom of the deck, not to confuse you guys, not that that's not real, but again, Spirit's giving me multiple messages here because Spirit knows my ass is paranoid, so sorry about that. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. There has been communication or some sort of message from the Queen, from the Empress. And so this is what is created a little bit of a pause here, okay? So there's communication with the Queen of Wands, and I feel like there could be the energy of that maybe it's been very limited communication, and perhaps communication has kind of paused at this time, okay? Bottom of the deck for divine feminines, head and heart environment is the Seven of Pentacles. What's underneath that? Seven of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Yeah, she's confused. She's in her confusion, but here she's confused. Why? Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups. There's a pause on this connection. There's a pause. People are not investing. So maybe even though communication was sent, energy was sent, there's still this lack of the movement forward. Okay, which just tells me Spirit is protecting you guys. Spirit is protecting the connection. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. The first card out, Divine Masculine's headspace. What's the theme for his headspace? Sacral chakra and third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Both cards of the sacral energy. See, this is solar energy, by the way, people. And where did we just get the solar energy? This is where his commitment is. That's why I'm telling you it's divine feminine, because what is he thinking in his headspace? He's all about the sacral. All about the sacral. I know this is solar, but to me, looks an awful lot like the same. But let's go ahead and take a look. Sacral chakra, guys, in his headspace, all about expression, all about intimacy, all about, it's a number 2. It's a number 2, and this is a number 10, okay, which is a completion. Also, we can reduce it to a 1. So the sacral chakra here is about the things that he wants. This is really about, desires and emotions and creativity and sexuality. This is the sacral chakra, okay? This is also about expression of himself. So when Archangel Chamuel shows up to help him out with this energy, this is all about his emotions and his desire and his life force, okay? So this is also an energy when Chamuel shows up. This is the sacral with the solar. So yeah, so actually in the book it says it's solar. So this is his emotions and getting the gumption and the guts to say some shit, okay? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm not supposed to swear. But this is really about his emotions and getting the guts to say something. We got solar plexus here, solar here with commitment. He's trying to get the guts to commit. Okay, so Chamuel's helping him get into this energy of power, of his life force, of confidence to express his emotions. But it's funny because, you know, it's telling me maybe this person is like a super analytical man or divine masculine. It doesn't have to be gender specific, but a masculine who's like really analytical, always up in his head. And so that's why these emotions are in his head space, okay? So there's this energy of wanting and what he desires and what his emotions are. And Archangel Chamuel shows up to say, hey, buddy, let me give you some life force, some energy, some courage, some enthusiasm, some strength so you can come forward, okay? Come forward and complete your desires, okay? This is really an energy where his life force is vibrating in him right now. Something has birthed in him right now. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. There's, something has really birthed within him that's kind of giving him his new life, giving him light so that he can move forward in his power towards his divine feminine. Oh, let's go in deeper into his headspace. I love it. I remember, I channel real time. So as I'm talking, I'm shocked myself. Okay? Just so you know. All right, headspace. Trying to get the gumption to come forward with what he feels. First card out, Lovers. Dupe to her overall energy. Also is there with the commitment. So he's thinking about this divine connection. He's thinking about this partnership. He's thinking about commitment with his divine feminine. Wants to express himself to her. What about the Lovers? Six of Cups. You can't get more soul connection energy than Lovers clarified by the Six of Cups. You can't. Then you get the sacral and the solar on top of it. Like, oh my gosh. You know, I could have stopped right there. But I didn't. So in his headspace, he wants to express how he feels. He's trying to gain the strength and the confidence to express how he feels, that she is his divine partner. The divine feminine is his divine partner, and he wants to reunite. But he is, yes, you guessed right, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles 2 times here in his overall energy. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for her energy. And here we get the Seven of Pentacles again. Seven of Pentacles, big, big card in today's reading. We have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6, 7 times, okay? Seven of Pentacles. Big, big message in today's reading. Yeah, 7 times because it's come up in the connection. So there's a pause. There's a pause. Can't rush in this time. I'm not the Casanova. I also don't want to be heartbroken. I also don't want divine feminine to cut me off like the Queen of Swords like she has in the past, right? So we have Seven of Pentacles. Where did that come up in the first? Oh, I did it the wrong way. Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace. Yeah, so he's holding off on the offer. Right? What about the Seven of Pentacles here? Why is he holding off? Because Six of Wands, he wants success. That's why we have that Sun card. He wants success with his divine feminine. He doesn't want it any other way. He's like, it has to either work out this time or not, because I can't keep going through this cycle. Granted, he's part of the cycle and part of the problem, right? Okay, I know that I don't need to be saying that because y'all know, but I have to say that, right? But I just feel like because there's this transformation with him, because there's this change with him, he just doesn't want to rush in again. He wants success. He wants victory. He wants victory when he makes the move. Okay, next card, the Moon. There's fears, there's illusions, things are hidden, he's unsure. The Moon, people, remember I said this earlier on, is also the card of the divine feminine, the elemental sign, in receptive. What about the Moon? Two of Wands. He doesn't know which way to go. Where do we get the Two of Wands? Here in his overall energy with commitment. He's like, it's unclear for me where to go. I don't know which decision to make. I don't know which path to choose. I know I want to be successful. I know she's my soul connection. I know that I want success with her. I know that I want to tell her how I feel. So I said, all right, what's this Two of Wands about? and the Sun card. You cannot make this up because the Sun and the Two of Wands clarifies the commitment, and right away I know even more so now because I'm channeling live that this is the Divine Feminine that he wants to commit to. And the Divine Feminine is the Moon. And spoiler alert, in her heart, she's the goddess of the Moon. So this is what he's thinking. He's scared. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He doesn't know which path to choose, which would be successful, because she is his soul partner. So he gets confused. Seven of Cups, he gets confused. He starts getting into his daydreams. He starts to think about life with her. He starts to think about life without her. And so he goes into chaos and into procrastination in his headspace. What's the Seven of Cups about? Ten of Pentacles, because she is his long-term person. She is the person he wants to build a life with in 3D. I said, what about the Ten of Pentacles? And we get the King of Pentacles. This is our Divine Masculine showing up as the match to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So, that's a lot. What about Divine Feminine? Our Divine Feminine knows that her masculine is the Emperor. This is her divine counterpart. Claire, it's a number 4 card. She knows he's coming into his stability. This is why I feel like she's in here manifesting silently, right? I don't know why I started whispering, but I just kind of feel like she knows. She knows he's coming in, or he's there. He's at the Emperor's energy, because we get the Temple Path. When the Temple Path comes up in the connection, by the way, it's a number 12 card, which is the number 3, which to me is about co-creation. She knows her Emperor is her part of her spiritual purpose. She knows her Emperor is her spiritual destiny. She knows that. She knows that this connection is part of her soul growth and her soul's process, and that she's heading in the right direction, and that he is heading in the right direction. But he doesn't know what direction to go, but she intuitively knows he's going to pick the right path. Because remember, all roads lead here, which is his soul's purpose, his soul wish. And who and what is his soul wish? To be Divine Masculine. And who's Divine Masculine's counterpart? Divine Feminine. Okay, so now in the headspace for the Divine Feminine, so she's in this energy of my Emperor is part of my spiritual growth, my spiritual path. He's part of my destiny. He's part of my soul's growth, and I know that he's also growing into his soul. I know that he's stabilizing. I know he's coming into his Emperor's energy. First card out, Page of Pentacles. So there is this 3D birthing, this offer that she wants to make, or she wants to have towards her contract, Hierophant. The Hierophant card is a card of spiritual contracts, okay? It's a card of spiritual connections. It's and I'm telling you, it's a spiritual connection because we got the Temple Path with the Emperor already. So she's ready to bring this into the 3D. She's ready for victory. Six of Wands, we already have that there with the Lover's card for her. Now we have it in her headspace. I want victory, just like he wants victory. He got Six of Wands as well with the Seven of Pentacles. And now she's got it with 3 of Pentacles. By the way, guys, the 7 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles is the 10 of Pentacles, which is what our Divine Masculine wants. So for his success that he wants, he's delaying because he wants success. She wants success over her lessons and over teamwork and over working together. Okay? She's wounded too, 9 of Wands. She's wounded too. He already got that in his energy, in his overall energy. She's wounded too. This shit's been long. Long journey. What about the 9 of Wands? She's ready to get a moving. Knight of Cups. She hasn't given up on movement forward in love with her Emperor again in her headspace. But she knows that some cycle has just completed with her Emperor, right? Something has just completed. So I said, what has completed? 7 of Pentacles. She's kind of done with the wait. She's done with the wait. She's done with the 7 of Pentacles energy. But I think she knows, as Divine Feminine, she's got to manifest in silence. She's got to manifest through the pause. She's got to manifest through the 7 of Pentacles energy. Not everything is going to happen in her timing. 7 of Pentacles is a card of divine timing. Okay? It's like a gestation period. What's happening in the heart space for Divine Masculine? Look at this. The number 11 card with 48, which is the number 12, which reduces to 3. This is justice. Balance. This is about justice in his heart. He wants to give and receive justice. This is also about karmic justice, karmic lessons. And now with the Angel of Balance card, this is all about an energy of making self-honoring choices. Choices that are good for him. Remember, he's made a commitment to himself, a commitment to his journey, the commitment that he wants to have success. So now in his heart space, when he thinks about his divine feminine, he wants to be centered. He wants to make the correct decisions now that he's gone through this karmic cycle, okay, through his karmic lessons. And he wants to make choices that honor him and honor her. He wants to build a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity, which is that Six of Pentacles type of energy. He wants balance. He wants to be loved. He wants equality and equilibrium within himself, with her, within this connection. So he doesn't want to lose himself. He doesn't want her to lose herself. He wants there to be balance. He wants to be in his heart space. This is why this is in his heart. So now let's go further into his heart space for divine feminine. He's just stuck at the crossroads, I'll tell you that much. He's just kind of like, man, I don't want to make a mistake again. So if he's not rushing back to you, it's because he wants success this time, and he doesn't know which path to take because he doesn't quite know that both paths are going to lead to that success. First card out in his heart space, the Devil. So he's stuck. He's stuck. He's feeling bound. He can't stop thinking about her, maybe obsessing about her, but then he also can't stop loving her. Why do I say that? Because it's clarified by the Lovers. So the Lovers and the Devil are the shadow and the light of each other. So the Lovers, this is the Lovers tied to the Devil. So this connection he's feeling like the connection is bound right now. The connection is stuck right now. Well, yeah, because he hasn't picked a path, right? I said, what else? What about the Lovers and the Devil? What's stuck in this connection? This Ace of Wands, this new beginning. This new beginning is stuck. Why? Because he's healing. People have to be patient. There has to be an energy of balance. This is also the twin flame angel coming in to balance out this connection. They are being supported. They are being helped. What's Temperance healing? What is the twin flame angel healing for him in his heart space? This Devil's energy where he feels stuck. What about that? King of Swords, where he's just like, I want to come forward with my words as a king, not a page, not a knight. I want to come to you with my words. I want to come. That's what he's doing in his headspace, thinking about his words, how he's going to come forward with his truth. Look at the air coming out of this King of Swords. He's not going to blow air up anything this time, right? He wants to heal. He wants to have words that are going to impact the feminine with his honesty, with his integrity, because they've been challenged in the past. So the twin flame angel is healing him, helping him get out of the stuck energy so he can speak his emotions, speak his truth. Next card, Wheel. So he can move towards his destiny. King of Wands, take action towards his destiny. But again, Hanged Man, stuck. The King of Wands gets stuck. We got to go back to why he's stuck, because the twin flame angel is helping. Temperance is helping. Patience is necessary. Next card, Justice. Because things will get balanced out. Three of Wands in time. It's on the horizon. Okay? But right now, Four of Cups. It just feels like we're not open. It feels like he's just not open to coming forward right now. He doesn't know what road to choose. He's just looking at the past of all the spilled milk, of how they've missed this wonderful love. So he's just thinking about, I don't want to manifest more of the same. I don't want to manifest more of the in and out energy where we fight and we break up and then, whatever happens. So that's what he's really working on. Spirit's really working with them on this connection, specifically with the masculine and the feminine. So now what's happening with Divine Feminine? Well, look at the card that she gets. Feminines, don't roll your eyes because it says patience. Patience. Number 14 card, which is a number 5, which has been the biggest challenge for Divine Feminine. Who's Divine Feminine? Goddess of the Moon. Who's the Moon? Right here with the Sun. I'm telling you, there's so much mirroring. So Spirit's helping Divine Feminine in her heart space with being patient through this process. Remember, this temple path here is about process. He got the card process. There is a process. You can't skip steps. Think about a car on an assembly line. Okay, we're going to go through the energy of the frame. Then we go to the frame, and then we're going to go to the guts on the inside. And then we're going to go to the outside. Then we're going to go to what we're going to put on the inside. What if you miss the process of putting the wheels on? That's why you can't go anywhere. This is a process. This is a process. You got to put the wheels on the car for it to move forward. You can't just have the guts and the frame and all this other stuff if you don't put the mode of the way the car's actually going to move with the wheels. I hope that made sense to somebody out there. But patience is required. This is a process. It's a process. So when the patience card comes up, this is a card called Temperance. Where do we get Temperance? Here in his heart. Here we have it again. So they're mirroring. So, but I love that we got in the heart space where it says patience, right? For him, the temperance is not only patience, but healing. For her, it's teaching her patience. This is about moderation, self-control, balance when dealing with her masculine. This is about really feminines. We're looking at how we would handle situations. Okay? We cannot impose that same prescription on them. They are going to come forward in their own way, the way that they feel is best. We cannot be driving the energy of the masculine and how they come forward and what we think that they should do and how they should do something, how they would handle something. No. We have to be open to the spiritual path that they are on and how that path will then lead to the connection. So that's them being in their masculine energy, okay? So this in the heart space is telling me, reminding you to open your heart and your mind. Allow yourself to listen to your intuition, listen to your headspace, listen to your heart when it says he's gonna do this on his own time, in his own way. That's the only way blissful harmony can be achieved, when everyone learns to work as one. That's this Three of Pentacles, right? He's not gonna do it the way you want it to be done. He's gonna do it the way that serves him, because he has to make a commitment to himself. Okay? He's not your, I want to say he's not your bitch, so I'm sorry, but he's not. He's a masculine, man. Got to treat him like a masculine. Treat him like a masculine. If you treat him like a page, then he's going to act like a page. And I have a feeling that's what we had been doing for the longest time. Treat him like the emperor, the king, the divine masculine that he is, and then allow him to act accordingly. Make action as a masculine. Goddess of the moon, this is intuition, going within. You know you have to be patient. So now let's drill down deeper into her heart space. Okay, so she's trying to heal her heart. She's really trying to heal her heart. Now, this is a number 7 card. That's about spiritual truths. It's a challenge for her right now. Right? 7 is a number of spiritual seeking, spiritual answers, spiritual truth. She's trying to be patient, trust, surrender. First card, Temperance again. She's really healing. She's really trying to be patient about what? Knight of Pentacles, that this is moving slow. This is moving so slow for her. I get it. I get it. I don't want to hear it in the comments, though, because that means you didn't listen to my message. You've got to be patient. It is not time. You're clearly not ready if you're impatient, if you still want to drive the masculine's decision making, if you still want to control how the masculine comes forward, then that means you haven't healed. You haven't healed. Allow your masculine to be the masculine. Okay? So patience with your intuition and go within, which is exactly what she's trying to do here. Manifestation with this Page of Swords. There's a delay in communication. So she needs to continue to align and manifest and get in her heart space. So that is where the main healing is happening for her, in her heart space. Because she's like, this Knight of Pentacles, I can't even see him coming. It's so slow. Next card, King of Swords. Here's the guy who's not coming. By the way, King of Swords is in his heart space. What about the King of Swords? Queen of Pentacles. This is Divine Feminine. What about this couple? Nine of Pentacles. And then I said, well, what about them? They're single. Yes. Okay. What about it? Two of Pentacles. She's kind of like in this energy of, this is so slow. This is exactly what Divine Feminine's thinking right now. If you're the Divine Feminine in this reading, this is so slow that I just might as well be single. This is so slow that I'm just going to go off and do my own thing. This is so slow. He's not even taking action towards me that I'm going to be done. Death, six of Cups. Just going to be done. He's not coming forward. We're both on our own. I don't even know if I want this right now. That's what she's trying to heal. That's what she's trying to balance. Got to be patient. Why? Seven of Swords. Because she goes back into the old energy of there's been deceit. What about the deceit? Five of Pentacles. So I'm going to reject the connection. What is she rejecting? Ten of Pentacles, which is everything that she wants. She goes into this energy of kind of talking herself into defeat. Talking herself into this energy of, it's just not going to happen. So I might as well just be single, and just defeating herself. Okay? This is why she got to sit in silence. Sit in silence, release the burden. Okay, next card, Page of Wands. Communication. Remember, we've got the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine. Communication. What about Three of Swords? It's heartbreaking. Maybe they've communicated. Maybe there's been some heartache about no communication. So she gets defensive. She starts using her defense mechanism, which is this whole King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles energy. She goes into her defense mechanism. Maybe it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. Screw him. Blah, blah, blah. It's not coming. He's not coming for me. He's not talking. He didn't respond to my text. Whatever. This is what happens. This is what happens. She goes back into old energy. Then she gets defensive. This is why our masculine here is not poking the bear, because the bear is not ready. Okay, she's not ready. Mama Bear's not ready yet. Mama Bear's got to be patient. She's got to heal that wound. What's happening in the environment for Divine Masculine? Well, look at this. This is the Lovers card. We got the Lovers for him, for her and her overall energy. We have it here in his headspace, and now we have it in his environment. There's no third party here. He's just like, shit, I don't want to move towards anybody right now is really what his energy is. Magician in the mirror. Look at this. This is what's happening in the 3D. It's telling me spirit guides and angels are tempering this yin and yang connection, the sun and moon connection, the masculine and feminine connection, to bring them into, what's the word? Read it. Harmony. Spirit guides and angels are really working with them right now. I'm telling you, I've gotten several confirmations in this reading that you will see as I go through it, that they are helping this couple come into union, helping them heal. So when Magician in the Mirror comes up, that's really all about knowing and using your power. That's really a card of that you are the magician. You can also manifest your spirit guides, your angels to assist you. And they are here to assist in the 3D. First card out for Divine Masculine's environment, Nine of Pentacles. So, this could be Divine Feminine, but I really feel like this is also him. He's single. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So I feel like there has been some sort of offer that has ended pain, Ten of Swords. I feel like the feminine maybe made an offer, maybe checked in, something, and it ended his pain, Ten of Swords. But Three of Cups, there's this energy of wanting to come together, but no, Seven of Wands. He's defensive. He's defensive. Ace of Swords, and that's like he's defensive, and that's his truth right now. That's his clarity. He's like, I don't know that I'm ready to make a decision to go towards my feminine right now. It's like the tables have turned. What's the Ace of Swords? What's the truth? I think I just want to be alone right now. Nine of Pentacles. I want to be single, just like she's doing here. So y'all are projecting big time, mirroring big time. His truth is, I think I want to be single. World, and maybe that's my completion. Okay, and then we have what's completed. I said Three of Swords. So he has completed this energy of his heartbreak based on either a gesture or an energetic exchange between the feminine and him. And so there's this energy where whatever the feminine has released has given him harmony. It's ended his pain, but he's still defensive about coming together. And his clarity is that maybe he just wants to be alone for a little bit because he's finally healing that Three of Swords energy, which was that heartache here that he keeps getting from his feminine. And I'm not saying that he didn't do shit either, because she's got the Three of Swords just as bad right here. because both, look, it takes two people, okay? It takes two people. If you want to truly open your mind and accept responsibility, it takes two people to, demise a connection or to make it thrive. And so it took two people here. Last card, Four of Cups. So right now he's just kind of not open. He sees the blessing. He sees the blessing. He knows that you're it. He's looking at it. He sees you. He knows it. And he hasn't given up. Nine of Wands. He's just not ready to take the plunge yet. He's just finishing up his healing now that there has been an exchange. So now for Divine Feminine, Hanged Man, Sacrifice. So she's like, well, screw that, is her energy, right? I get it, guys, ladies or feminines. I get it. She goes into an energy in her environment, sacrifice. Sacrifice. She needs to release. She's got to let go. That's why she's got Death with the Six of Cups here, Hanged Man. I got to sacrifice this. I got to sacrifice this because by surrendering and letting go, there's going to be more energy for me to receive. I cannot hold on to low vibration connections or energies anymore because the reward is when I surrender, things are going to transform. The reward is if I surrender and let go, I'll be wiser. I'll be enlightened. Okay? And so when she is letting go, then she goes into a place of, look, 16. Number 6, harmony. She can appreciate her lessons. She can appreciate her strength. She can appreciate her journey. That's what she's trying to do. Appreciate her journey. So let's drill down further. What's happening in her environment? King of Cups. It's our Divine Masculine in his heart space. There's been a breakthrough with him, Ace of Swords, but it's still stressful for her, Nine of Swords. Okay, so she's at a decision-making point, Two of Wands, about whether or not she should walk away, Eight of Cups. Because she wants to move into a tranquil time, a better time where there is reciprocity, okay? Because she doesn't feel like she's getting anything from him right now. So she's like, I know there's a breakthrough. I know I got to let go. I know I have to surrender. I know I got to appreciate this connection. But I'm at the crossroads of whether or not I should walk away because I want something equal. I want someone who gives to me too. So who shows up? Queen of Wands. And who's the Queen of Wands? Bottom of his deck, right? Queen of Wands. But here in her energy, she gets stuck. She goes within. Queen of Wands is typically like, boom, I'm out, with or without you, buddy. But that's what she's like dealing with here in her heart space, guys. King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. She's back and forth. Do I want to be single? Do I want to be with him? Do I want to be single? Do I want to be with him? So here in this energy in her environment, she's like, yeah, I still have it together. You're not going to break me. I still have it together, but I can't move right now. So I said, what's the Two of Swords about? Ace of Wands. She wants this new beginning with her masculine because now the Queen of Wands is changing her fire. She wants the Ace of Wands. Where do we get the Ace of Wands? Right here in Divine Masculine's heart space with the Devil and the Lovers. He wants it too. So now let's go into the energies of what is supporting the Divine Masculine and what is supporting him and what is challenging him about his Divine Feminine, okay? And we're going to go into those energies next. All right, let me get those cards out. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck for the Oracle and for the Oracle. Hold on, I have another Oracle that I use. Where did that one go? Not that one. Sorry, guys. Where's the bottom of that deck? Come on. What does it look like? It looks like that. So let me see. Oh, here it is. All right, I just got it. And then what's this one? Spirits. Oh, the Shadows deck. Yeah, I don't really have the bottom of the deck for the Shadows. So anyway, we're just going to do it for the Tarot and then for what is supporting the connection. So bottom of the deck for the Tarot cards for what's supporting the masculine and what is challenging the masculine about Divine Feminine, and the same for the feminine, right? So it's the Death card. There's endings and transformations that are occurring in this connection. So specifically for the Divine Masculine, what is challenging Divine Masculine about his Divine Feminine? What is challenging him about his Divine Feminine? Excuses. He feels like she's made an excuse to take a leap of faith towards him and maybe send him energy, message, whatever. I feel like what's challenging divine masculine is about his divine feminine is that, and then I got another card, it's the Empress. This is divine feminine. So this is really about, was this an excuse that she reached out to me, or because of whatever's happening in the world, or is it, is she not authentic? I really feel that. I really feel like he kind of sees her as like, is she make an excuse to reach out to me? Right? Is my divine feminine making excuses about this journey to reach out? And I'll tell you, the next card is shocking. Like whatever energy you received, whatever communication you received, shocked the hell out of him. And I feel like it was an offer, Knight of Cups. It was like an offer. But he just has fears around that offer. He doesn't know if it's legit. He has suspicions. Okay? So that's the energy that needs to end. He needs to get out of this energy of, thinking his divine feminine's being shady. Because maybe he's projecting. All right, what's challenging the divine feminine about her divine masculine? Medicating. Okay, so what's challenging divine feminine is this medicating the Ten of Cups because there's conflict. So what I really feel like she's doing is she's in this energy of, I'm going to be with her without you. Maybe I want to be single. I'm done waiting. But she knows that this is their card, that this is their energy, Ten of Cups. So she's not going out drinking. Maybe she's like negative self-talk, negative speak about the connection, conflict about the connection. That's how she's medicating herself, creating conflict. That is the challenge that she has. Right? This is the challenge. This is what's challenging her. This is also, just like this excuses card, it could be that he's making an excuse about coming forward. Excuse me. Maybe that's the message because I sneezed. Yes, and that's confirmation. Woo! Okay. So let me say this again. What's challenging divine masculine about his feminine? Maybe he's making excuses about taking the leap of faith towards the Empress. He's making excuses about not coming forward. What else is shocking? I really do feel like what the other challenge is like, how the hell am I going to come forward if I do? Or if she comes forward, that would be shocking to him. And then for her, what is challenging her about her masculine is that maybe they're both negative self-talk, self-speak, numbing out this Ten of Cups that they both know that they have for each other. And then there's an energy of escapism, escaping this destiny. Remember, that's the bottom of the deck for their overall energy. They're escaping. Maybe, she feels like he's escaping his destiny with her, Queen of Wands. That's who she is to him, right? Maybe she's, feels like he's escaping his lessons even. Okay, what is supporting the divine masculine and feminine? Bottom of the deck is the orbs of light. So when Mystic Moon created this card was created with the intent that this is 3D spirits, 3D energies of spirits and angels and fairies or whatever, orbs that are from the spirit realm protecting and helping this connection. That's the bottom of the deck for this section. So for him, what's supporting him? We got the mushrooms card, dreaming. What's supporting him is this enlightenment. What's supporting him is that he's rebirthing himself. In the 5D, he is. Mushrooms is the card of dreaming. She's called it dreaming. It's about dreaming. It's about having these messages, having this enlightenment. Spirit's working with him to enlighten him. What else is supporting him is that he's a shark, man. Survival. He is a shark. He's going to survive, and he's going to be able to manifest this connection because he is divine masculine. He has it within him to manifest this connection. What is supporting the divine feminine? The seashell, protection over the Six of Cups, protection over this union, protection over this twin flame connection. The spirits are helping her, that this connection is protected. The next card that we have is the diamond with promise and the Three of Wands. What's supporting them is that this eternal promise, it is there. It's on the horizon. It is coming. It is being protected at this time while enlightenment is occurring. But this eternal promise, this diamond, you guys know how diamonds are made, right? It's this like material, this has to be put under significant pressure to come out the diamond when it's cleaned. This is that eternal promise that is on the horizon. That is on the horizon. It is going to manifest. And guess what? Who's going to manifest it? Our magician, shark, masculine. I just got that because you know what? Guess what? Who is this person here? The magician is the person in the Three of Wands. He's going to manifest this eternal promise when it is time. Bottom of the deck for the divine connection. We're going to go into the connective energy of the reading because we're almost at an hour. Bottom of the deck, what I did was I did a theme first, okay? So the theme for their connection right now is Cupid in love with the Eight of Pentacles. So they're very much working on themselves right now. They're a work in progress. This is why we have the Seven of Pentacles all over the place in their individual readings. And now coming into the connective reading, we're at the 8. You don't know it, but we're at the 8. Okay? We're at the 8 because love, there's an arrow of love that has been shot by Cupid and new feelings have arisen. New feelings have been inspired. That's the bottom of the deck for the theme. So let's go into this, okay? So remember, when I created this deck was to tell me how much of the energy is in the 3D and the 5D, in addition to, what are we specifically working on in the 3D and the 5D. And again, if you want to purchase my deck, you'll have to email me, queenoflight1111@gmail.com. First card out, Archangel Metatron, clarity. He's lighting the way. In this connection, he is bringing them out of this curmudgeon energy of chaos and confusion and in conflict, and he's lighting the way. So this is an angel that's helping them, part of the spirit world. What are they helping them? What is this angel helping them with? You're not going to believe it. 7 of Pentacles. We got the 7 of Pentacles 7 times, guys. 7 times. If that 7 is a number for you, that is critical to know. This is a special messages for those with the number 7. Helping them with this reevaluation, helping them through their pause, give them clarity through their pause. Because there's been a destruction. This is a 3D energy. This complete connection fell apart in the 3D. Okay? But now that the fireman is coming in, is ready to put the fire out, put the destruction out in the 3D so we can manifest the magician. Where do we just get the magician? In how they're being supported. So now Archangel Metatron is helping them through this evaluation to manifest. And then we get Shiva from the 5D, which is the 3D. This is the 3D destruction card. Here's the 5D destruction card. So what the 3D destruction is, we're getting them in an energy to manifest. And Shiva comes in with this destruction card 5D, where he's come in as the tower, leveled out the playing field. So what? Page of Pentacles. Feminine got that in her headspace with the Hierophant. So what is the 5D energy that's being helped here? So that we can create this new opportunity in the 3D. Manifest it in the 3D. We're anchoring this union in the 3D. And the last card is Divine Masculine. This is him. What is he going to do? Ace of Wands. He's going to bring in this new spark, this new beginning, because he's the magician. You can't make this up. All right, now let's go into the energies of the connection. That's the theme that we just went over. Queen of Cups. I was like, oh, great. Here's a new freaking queen. Who is this? So I said, all right, whatever. Queen of Cups. That's about a Queen of Cups energy, okay? That's also the energy of being in your heart space. And lo and behold, guess who's not in her heart space? Divine Feminine, because she's in the energy of, maybe I'm going to do this with or without you. Maybe it's better off to be single. If I'm not going to be with my masculine, I don't want to be with anybody else, so I'm just going to be single and fabulous. Queen of Wands, okay? 9 of Pentacles. So Queen of Cups. What about the Queen of Cups? Hermit. So people have gone into hermit mode on their emotions, okay? Around their lessons. 3 of Pentacles. So I got a whole nother deck out. Guess what the bottom of the deck is? So now this is the 8th time, by the way, it came out, I think. 7 of Pentacles. I know that this is Divine Feminine because, by the way, the Hierophant is right underneath, and then we got the Magician. So anyway, but I still clarified it, and I do a max of 5 cards unless I get the answer sooner. So I said, Spirit, please tell me, who is the Queen of Cups? 6 of Pentacles. This is someone who wants equality. We already got that in her environment. Six of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, this is someone who wants movement forward in love. She got that here with her Nine of Wands. And then we get the Moon card. And I was like, ooh, well, this sounds like feminine because she came out as goddess of the moon. She's also the moon here in his headspace. But this is also secrets. This is also things are hidden. So I said I need another card. And I got the Queen of Wands. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me that the Queen of Cups is divine feminine who has kind of retreated because she's not seeing progress, movement forward. So this is what's happening in the connection. Our Queen of Cups, our divine feminine, her heart space, she's gone into hermit mode because that's still a lesson for her to learn. That's still a lesson for her to learn. And by the way, that Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles came up in her headspace. She still has to learn that lesson. Just because things don't happen in your timing doesn't mean you get out of your heart space. So this is what's happening with her in this connection. Knight of Swords, there has been truth spoken. There's been some communication and we've completed something. What have we completed? This defeat, this conflict. This is a new cycle for masculine and feminine. This energy exchange, this energy that was released has completed this fight. And now we're in this Page of Swords energy right here where whatever was sent, now it's kind of at a standstill. Now we're in observation. Now we're in the Hanged Man's energy. Now we're letting go of things. We're waiting. We're in waiting. Three of Wands. So we're trying to gain our strength. Strength. What about the Strength card? The Sun. This is the masculine coming into his strength to come into the yin, the yang energy over this Four of Cups because he got that 2 times in his heart and in his environment. He wants to get over the fact of the spilled milk and come into his strength, into his power, into success and break through this repetitive cycle. And then we got our Queen of Wands, who's divine feminine. What about her? Lovers. I was like, okay, so this is a divine connection. She already got the Lovers here. Her Emperor, she knows. She knows that her Emperor is her Emperor, her masculine. So she's just still trying to learn how to come into her heart space and stay there. And then there will be this love that's going to be offered in this connection, Ace of Cups, because we're going to rebirth this connection from our heart space, Queen of Cups. You cannot make this up. You can't make it up. And by the way, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. This is our divine feminine. She's the Queen of Cups. She's the Queen of Wands. She's all the queens. Ace of Swords. This is the breakthrough that our divine feminine needs to have, right? Over this Three of Swords, right? That's the second card underneath. She's healing her heartbreak. This clarity, this breakthrough happened because of the Page of Cups, because of this energy release, this apology, whatever was released by the divine feminine. It has helped shift this connection into a new cycle. We're in a new cycle. We're at a very pivotal moment in the connection right now with all of these Seven of Pentacles. So I hope this made sense. I hope that this was validating or helpful. I hope that you guys take the advice and my channeling with an open mind and with love and know that I'm not trying to be hard on anybody. I'm just trying to have you see both sides of the spectrum, okay? Both sides of the spectrum, what masculine's going through, what feminine's going through. Not one is wrong and one is not right, okay? Both are experiencing their journey from their own standpoint as they wanted to learn the lesson, okay? So it's not like, well, he's doing it the wrong way and she's doing it the right way or vice versa. No. This is how we wanted to come into our heart space, by this ultimate betrayal by someone that we love. And coming into a place of understanding that that betrayal really is for your healing, but also personally had nothing to do with you. It had to do with their shortcomings, and they had to do that to learn more about themselves, to get into their self-esteem, right? Whatever the situation may be for your specific case, know that all of this happens as a part of your soul's purpose, as a part of your soul's growth. That is why all of this is occurring in this connection. Because let me tell you, this twin flame journey is not for the weak. This twin flame journey is not for people that are looking for the happiness right away. This happiness is worked on time and time again. And that means work on yourself. Okay? That's what this is. If you want an easy connection, pick a soulmate, man. But if you're on the twin flame journey, know that this is the toughest journey with the biggest reward, because the reward is you at the end of the day. The reward is union of self at the end of the day. The reward is you being the best version of yourself at the end of the day. And then if your connection is meant for sacred union in the 3D, know that you have a partner that has invested so much into themselves, into their journey, into their connection, that journey is so significant, so special, that it cannot be duplicated. All right? If you guys want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.